So here we have a game that I've been asked to play by a few people. We start with a little rocket ship right here. And we need to go and colonize a planet before this other blue ship does. It looks like he's going that way. What if I just beat you to this planet? Oh gosh, I started moving later. Okay, fine. You go that way and I'll go this way because there's two planets over here that look pretty good because I got all the greenery and such. But once our ship gets here, we can set up a colony in a large patch of grass like this one. And that lets us make a bunch of buildings like a city center, a whole bunch of worker residences, and then a couple of clay mines so we can make back some of the resources that we were using, just to set up a few of those, and then some brick smelteries right next to our space center here. And we have to be mindful because that other ship is doing the exact same thing on this planet. It looks like they're already pretty far ahead. I'm not a fan of that, so we need to get ahead. And we need to make sure we have enough power to do that so windmills can go up right over here. And then we also need some vegetable farms to please the people. Put a few fields around here like so, but the food production is kind of slow, so we're just going to make 2 fields like that. That works pretty good. And the next building we need to make people happy is these cotton farms so they can make some clothes, but we don't have enough workers for that, so we'll just need to put in a lot more residences if we had the bricks for that, but we're still working on that. And some of these clay deposits are pretty far away, so what we can do to make the travel time a lot better is set up some warehouses right next to them. That way the little drones flying around don't have to travel as far. They'll just bring it right to the warehouse, and then we can use it over here. And then we just have to find where all of the clay deposits are across the planet. That drone is really traveling. Wow, that's an impressive battery. But we'll just set up this warehouse right next to here, so it doesn't have to go nearly as far. There, that's a lot better for you. Oh look, and it's nighttime, so all the little people are lighting up their houses. Oh, that's so cool to see. This is quite the scale we have. We got planets like this, and then we can see the whole solar system like that, but we can still check on all the little people, which we still need a lot more of. So we basically need to double the amount of houses we have. Why don't we check on how our rivals are doing? They set up right by the South Pole, which is kind of weird. All right, it looks like they have a steady production going. They have cotton fields already, but they're also not using all the resources on their planet, which is interesting. Oh, but they have a lot of houses set up over here. Wow. I need some of that on my own planet. And we need to set up so many residences because the capacity isn't being filled up since they're not happy. But if they get clothes and some drink, then they'll be happy. We got a nice amount of workers right now, but now we have enough for the cotton fields. Why don't we set those up somewhere over here and then set up a few fields for that. And then we can set up the cotton weaving mill as close to the center as we can. Uh-oh. We need more power. Did I set up windmills somewhere? I might have forgotten to set up windmills. Well, that's an easy fix. Oh, they can't go on the mountains? That's the best place for them. Aha, I knew I set up windmills. We'll build 2 more so I have more to work with. Now our economy isn't doing the greatest either because we're losing a whole bunch of credits every second just to keep the infrastructure going. But now we can set up the pub, which is the last thing these workers need to be happy. Happy all the way to 100%, that is. Now once their happiness is 100% and the residences are full of workers, we can upgrade their structure. And here we choose what sort of civilization we want. Science or military? Well, we kind of have some rivals out there, so I'm thinking military. And we might as well upgrade the rest of these structures as well, so that they can house more people, but they also have a few more demands, like soft drinks and smartphones. Wow, they already feel so entitled, don't they? But the good news is, now that we have a direction for our lives, we can create some new buildings, like steel production and guns. Lots of guns. But in order to fund all of that, we need some coal and some iron. Ooh, more deposits down here. I like it. Oh, I need more power. There is a coal power plant, but I need more of the special workers for that, which means I'll need to upgrade more residences. And now they're no longer happy because they don't have power. Hopefully this can be the last windmill because the coal power plants, I'm hoping, can replace them. We don't need to worry about the ecosystem. We are the ecosystem. Although it still takes quite a few bricks to upgrade these things, but it seems to be worth it. And what is this out here? What is this ship? It's leaving the map. I didn't see you before, I'm sorry. Okay, I don't know what that was. Hopefully we see another one. Now we can also get some research going to make our lives better, like consuming less clothes. I guess all those work clothes really catch up to people. Okay, to make the soft drinks, we need flavor extractors and sugar beet farms. So why don't we get those set up in a blank area like this? Oh, more power still? These people are so needy with their power. But we're just 1 worker away from unlocking the power plant. Let's upgrade this residence so we get more people. And I think this is the last one we need to upgrade. So now we have it unlocked. Oh, it takes steel? Steel beams? Steel works. And then for that, we need an iron smelter. We could probably just set up this area over here to be industry. So we'll get the smelter going up there. So now we can start to make some iron ingots. Let's see, is there any more nodes we're not using? What is this? Oil. I don't have a use for that yet, but there's more coal mines down here. And where's the drone for this? Just flying cross country to this warehouse over here. Okay, that's okay. And I'm really starting to get annoyed by how much power is needed. And the power draw for the steelworks is 30, so we need way more than this. But the brick production really isn't keeping up with things. So maybe we should get a few more of those in, because our clay storage is pretty almost maxed out. So is all of our raw storage, it looks like. Not a bad problem to have. Oh, I also forgot to set up the fields over here. Just a few flavor extractors like so. There, now our brick production is looking good. So we can start setting up some more windmills for more power. Excellent, 84 power at our disposal. So now back over in our industrial sector, we can get the steelworks up and running. Excellent. Maybe we need another smelter to keep up with the iron ingot production. Thankfully, I can solve that issue. And it looks like the iron ingots are also used to make the guns, which is needed for this orbital flak cannon. Ooh, that sounds good. But our economy is also going in a very bad direction. We're losing 600 credits or whatever monies every something. I have no idea what that time measurement is. But now we have quite a few steel things in our inventory. Now we can finally get that power plant up and running. Let's just set it up here next to our wind farm at the north end of this forest. So that gave us, ooh, it gives us 80 power. Wow, as soon as it is powered. Oh yeah, that's a lot of power at our disposal. I love it. Actually, instead of setting it up there, we'll just keep everything close to the warehouse for a lot of power production. The only problem is it takes a lot of economy to keep it up and running too. This research really needs to get a move on. Although look at all the fun things we can research later, including some nuclear stuff. But that's way at the end. So let's focus on the needs of the people again. We have a flavor extractor, which is working pretty good. Could also use a warehouse over here, as well as another flavor extractor. And to go with it, we need a sugar beet farm. We'll put that up here. This also needs 4 fields, easy done. So now we can get the beverage manufacturer underway. We probably just need 1 of these, right? So that can go right next to the warehouse. And now the people will start having soft drinks. Excellent. That should be able to make them happy. They also need so many other things like a gym and bakery products. They're so needy. Oh, but there it goes. They have soft drinks. Yes, another 10% happiness. They're 2/3 of the way happy, which is better than they were before. We also have a lot of good production on the steel and bricks. Oh, hold on. Looking at the map. Where's this guy going? They're going to this ice planet here. Are you gonna colonize another planet? There's actually some good stuff on there, it looks like. Okay, that's a problem for us. They're already expanding. Oh, there's that thing again that I saw. What are you? A neutral trader? Huh. Not too sure what to do with that yet. I'll just keep focusing on me. So there is an ice planet over by me with iron and some other things like copper. Maybe I should colonize another planet. The industry seems pretty good over here. Oh, and I didn't even realize there were residences that hadn't upgraded. Well, I'll just fix that really quick. Oh, I think that just made the economy poll go down too. Nice. Oh, and that boosted the research power as well. I see. I think it is a good idea to get that ice planet. So we're going to bring our ship right over the space dock here, and then we fill it up with some things like some bricks. Ooh, not too many. And then some steel. Hey, we research technology. Good, now we can research servicing robots, which removes economy pull from the wind parks. I like that idea. All right, but our ship is getting full on steel and bricks. Do they need something else? Maybe some vegetables, just so the people living there can get an early start on things. And this is the closest ice planet, so we'll send our ship over here. Braving the voyage once more, off it goes. And they have a few ships already. Wow, I'm feeling a little bit behind, but it should be okay. All right, we can colonize again over here probably. Ooh, and the good news is it looks like we have access to all the same buildings. That means that we can just focus on setting up the different mines and such like we did on the other planet. Oh, this copper, I really need this. Especially since that's needed to make the smartphones eventually, but I need a lot more workers for that. Wow. I don't really want people to inhabit this planet though. Just need a few more things underway. Where's the coal at? This is like the one time in my life I'm asking for coal. There it is. And we'll also need to get some power going on this world as well. But we did find a coal spot, so the coal power plant I think is a good investment. We're looking really poorly totally at power production, but coal fixes that right up. Good. So something I didn't think about, there's no clay on this planet, so we can't make bricks. So this would be where we set up a trading network for the spaceport to buy bricks. This is how this works, right? Unless this place really needs a transfer dock, but we need more bricks for that. Unless I just need one on this planet. Let me see. I haven't gotten this far before. Let's just set it up right over here. Oh, our research just got completed. Good, now the wind parks take less economy. That's really slowed down, that's awesome. All right, next is the smelters taking less of that stuff. Now to solve the brick problem over here, we would need to set up a trade route between colonies of you and bricks. Lots of bricks. So we go from space calls to Maxima, and then Maxima will give us things when they're done over here. So now this should mean we have a steady flow of bricks. And we'll just use the main ship for that because I don't have any other ships. Okay, there it goes. We set up a trade route. Nice. And the copper mine, yeah, we still need workers. And I can't really put in the worker residences at level 2. So we'll just need to do this from scratch again. Thankfully, a lot of them can go in. As soon as they get the people in them, we can upgrade them. And the first delivery of bricks is here. Get on over to that spaceport and then drop them off.
Nope.
You dropped them off, right? You're just flying away. Where are you going? All right, I don't know why you're just carrying them going back and forth, but now we have more bricks at the station. Unless it needs a transfer dock to do that. So what if we just set one up at the far side of the planet where it comes in, which is still has the same transfer capability, so that's probably what it needs. It's actually kind of cool to see the distant planet that I first colonized over there. You can see all the houses lit up. So you go over to the transfer station and you're not loading them off. Why not? Well, I'm not sure, but we do have a lot of iron over here and the resources to set up things like smelters, and then we'll get one steelworks going and another power plant. And we actually have a full supply of iron ingots over here, which is good because those are needed to make guns. So let's set up the gun factory probably away from town. I'm not sure how much it matters. And we'll just set it up right here because guns are the way of life for these people now. Okay, so you're picking up the bricks and then you're leaving, but then over here, you're not even using the transfer station properly. Maybe it's because nothing's going back. So from Maxima to there, we'll send the iron ingots that we're getting. Aha, more research completed. Even better economies. And now we can unlock depots. That's gonna be important. Okay, I'm understanding it. So it loads up here and then it has to unload here. It just wasn't understanding that before. So instead of this going back and forth, it's just one way. And then here, iron ingots go into the ship and then unload from the ship. Okay, this should be the way it works if I read the guides properly. Don't worry about it. Okay, we are starting to have guns get made, which is excellent because that lets us build orbital flak. I have no idea what to use this for yet, but I want it. And then maybe we'll point it in the direction of the enemy colony there. Looks like it's got quite a lengthy cooldown, goodness. Oh, look at that! We have positive, whoa. We did have positive economy for a bit. Where did it go? Ooh, but you did the thing? You loaded up some new bricks, but these people are kind of full on bricks, so we need some new buildings for them. All right, some warehouses then. Just kind of dotted around wherever the mines are at, and I'll need both of those, so another warehouse will go down here. They're both iron. I didn't even realize. I thought they were copper. There's some copper. Okay, watching you. You go over here, you unload bricks, even though... Hey, and there it picked up the ingots. Excellent. We have this working now. Oh, good. Okay, now it's time to upgrade all of these structures, which is very easy to do. That should give us plenty of more mechanics, I hope. Did you drop off the ingots? You didn't. But then again, we're also full on ingots. So why don't we make that worth its time and take down these smelters? We do get some resources back for that. Ooh, buildings unlocked? Yes, there's the copper mines and the oil pumps. Oh, good, we can make the smartphones now. That is absolutely first world problems. Yay, we get smartphones finally. Okay, where were the copper nodes over here? There you are. All right, let's look at this. It looks like copper is used to make these semiconductors, and then oil is used to make polymers, and then both of those go together to make the factory. So what we'll do here is set up semiconductor factories on this planet. I also need a bit more coal here. I knew there was coal on this planet. Where is it? Come on, coal, where are you? It's a winter planet. A guy should be loaded on it. There it is. Oh no, I don't have bricks. Well, time to resume trade routes. Aha, but now we unlock depots, which I'm assuming are better warehouses. We get one going up over here, and it increases capacity. Oh dear, and yep, this place has a a big coal shortage. Okay, maybe we'll get rid of one of the iron mines. That gives us bricks back. And then coal goes up over here. Now I can get some harvested. Hopefully quickly, because I'm getting rid of these energy pings. And we also need to research something else. So we have the option between drill motors and chemical fertilizers. And it looks like both of them just lead to the same thing. So I'll just make the advanced drill motors go. Ooh, and we can make a new spaceship yard. I'll make that on the main planet with all the resources. Which I like how we can make spaceships before we make a gym. Are we sure we're not the nerds here? But that can go just right up over here. And now we can make spaceships. Ooh, a cargo spaceship. That'll be even better for the trade route. I didn't even see what it took to make that. Just a lot of steel, I guess. But look at all these things. Sooner or later, these ships aren't gonna know what hit them, assuming we can figure out how to fight them. But I think we have a good start on operations so far. It looks like the factories are getting plenty of coal and smelting has resumed. Good, very good. Especially since this ship doesn't have the iron beams to transfer back to the other planet. Whoa! But I do hope you guys enjoyed me checking out Planet S after being asked for a good like 4 months. Hey, we've got our first spaceship now. So we'll figure out that trade route and then maybe send out attack ships in a different video. If you guys want to see that, then be sure to let me know. Thank you for watching and sub to Intern. And thanks to the channel members including Bread, Ancient Elixir One, Corby Farm, Dakota C, Donamoto, Devion X, Lucas S, Splattersex, The Real Nickname, Hateful Harold, Peggy Sue, Drew Belong, TJ, Seriously Sarcastic, Angel, Lily Bites, The Miner Within, DeGarrity, and Sans.